We all love to laugh when a footballer makes a fool of themselves. So that's why today I'm building a team of the players with the most embarrassing moments in football. And I'm going to start by talking about goalkeepers, and the selection list was huge. We could have had the guy who threw it into his own net, or Zila for punching the goal scorer, or even Haiti's goalkeeper who decided it'd be a good idea to dribble it into his own net. But we're not using any of them because at least they were trying. Unlike the goalkeeper we're gonna use, Mark Flecken. So the opposition are on the attack. They've hooved the long ball. The defender goes to head it back. Where's the goalie doing? Goes for a drink. And the funniest bit is after the ball's gone in, the goalie's all stood really attentive in the net. It's too late, buddy. They've already scored. Got his gold card in the club, so we're going to slot him in at our goalie. And let's buy Robert Zila and add him on the bench because that punching incident wasn't his only blunder in his career. Once we built this team of embarrassing moments, I'm going to play one game of FIFA with it. And if I lose, I'm going to have to tell you guys my most embarrassing moment ever. And I really don't want to share that. Let's move into the defenders. And you're probably thinking, oh, they're going to be all own goals. No, we're going to start with Juventus's ex-centre-back, Benasha. Nothing quite hurts than going in for a handshake or a high five and getting completely ignored. And he found that out when they won the Serie A title, and he went up to get his trophy and he went to shake. Oh my God, the embarrassment. Unfortunately, though, he is not in FIFA. So instead, we're going to use another Juventus centre-back, Leonardo Bonucci. And he's had a couple of embarrassing moments himself when he tried to celebrate for Juventus, when he failed to stop this going in for Milan. How? So let's buy his rule breakers card for 53,000 coins and slap him in at centre-back. Next up is one of the most embarrassing own goals I think I've ever seen. All right, the ball's safe. Yeah, just head it out. What's that man doing? Yes, no wonder you're a bit upset. Like, what are you playing at, mate? Lovely. All right, up in the air. No danger. No pressure. Just head it out. You can see his name there is Bomhauer. Annoyingly, he's not in FIFA, but Duisburg are. So let's take Bitter, because I'd be bitter if that's a terrible joke. We're going to buy him in, and we're going to slot him at right back. So I'm in my beloved Arsenal shirt, so we kind of have to add an Arsenal player. But my favourite's got to be this one from Tierney. Tierney, you absolute legend. I've already got you in the club. Get in at left back. We've still got some hilarious moments to come, including a player that couldn't get dressed and the most embarrassing player presentation that you've ever seen. This next one isn't really embarrassing for the player. It's just embarrassing for everyone. So Leonardo Kutris gets fouled whilst playing in the Greek league. He then gets slammed to the floor by the opposing team before the medics come on to save him. But no, he throws him on and then they proceed to drop him. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He was more injured after the stretcher than he was before. As he's not in FIFA, we're just going to add any Greek player into the team. And I fancy using a bit of this Mavropanos. It's nothing to do with you, but you're in the team. Considering I need to win this game so I don't have to reveal my most embarrassing moment, I'm not happy with the defense. Our next embarrassing moment goes to Thomas Muller. Bayern got a corner kick and he decided to walk off, changed his mind, walked back, went to take it quickly to his teammate running in, and I literally don't know what he said. What was that? Muller. You're going to be playing in the centre of my midfield. And you're not taking corners. Let's stay in the Bundesliga for the next one, as it's just too good. Watch Brandt. He just stays there. What are you doing? You're meant to be... He's still there facing the other way. Why does he just stand there? Is he falling asleep? So for that howler, Brandt, you are going on the bench. And if you think that was embarrassing, wait till you see this one where Steven Gerrard gets absolutely owned by a kid. You can just tell by Gerrard's face he wanted to slap him harder than that. So we better add a Gerrard into the team. You're going to be my other centre midfielder. Now, I could have added him into this team for the famous slip, but I thought that was unfair and the handshake's way funnier. At least with these two in midfield, I'm a little bit happier about the game at the end. Our next embarrassing moment was in the Serie A a few years ago where Chievo were playing Sassuolo. Sassuolo. The goalie pulls off an unbelievable save, only for his attacking midfielder to go on his own net. Oh, look at him. I feel for him. That feeling of your stomach's about to come out of your bum. Unfortunately, the scorer of the own goal, Giaccherini, is not in FIFA, but the man who hit the shot just before, Berardi, is. And he's got a lovely rule breakers card, which has actually got some really good stats. We're going to be playing him left mid, but he doesn't play that position, so won't get any chemistry. In our final midfield spot, we have got the most embarrassing player unveiling ceremony you've ever ever seen is Ousmane Dembele when he signed for Barcelona. He's got 5-star skills in FIFA, yet in the ceremony, he couldn't even juggle the ball. The fans are, yes, we've got Dembele! Can we sell him? He just gives up in the end and decides to pose for a photo. Oh, he does have that new winter wild card, but I'm actually going to be playing it. Right, should we use that one? I think we use that one. Screw it. It doesn't need chemistry. It's got 5-star, 5-star. We've still got 7 players to add to this team, including the guy that couldn't get dressed and the player that lost a race with a referee. The first of our attackers' embarrassing moments is going to Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he failed, I can only imagine, an elastico and ended up hugging the opposition player. But did Zlatan really fail the skill move? Or did the skill move fail Zlatan? I'm still so sad he doesn't have a special card in FIFA, so we're just going to add his gold base card onto the bench. And move on to Mario Bibatelli. Yes, he had just signed for Manchester City for some big money. The fans are expecting big things. They go to see him train and he can't get his bib on. Like, legitimately can't figure it out. Is getting dressed really that hard? And that wasn't the only time he needed some help getting his bib on. Again, he's another one with just a rubbish gold card, so he can sit on the bench. This next one is probably the most embarrassing of all. What's the one thing you do not want to do when you're on a football pitch with millions of people watching? Yeah. Crap yourself. Well, that's exactly what happened to Gary Lineker in the 1990 World Cup. But do you know why he pooed himself on the pitch? It's because he wasn't subscribed to this channel, so quickly, make sure you do it right now. Well, what do you do in that situation? You can't do anything. Everyone is watching you. Just give it a cheeky wipe on the pitch and get on with it. That was in a World Cup. We are going to use his World Cup icon card. It's 73,000. 75,000 coins. We're actually going to play him up front. Getting outpaced by one of your teammates or somebody on the opposing team is not that bad, but getting outpaced by the referee is pretty embarrassing. And that's exactly what happened to Benzema in this clip. 2 reasons this is embarrassing. 1, he just ain't got the pace. And 2, the referee looks more up for it than he does. So Benzema can go on the bench. 3 players left, and then it's time for the game of FIFA, where if I lose, I will have to tell you guys my most embarrassing moment ever. Let's get Lineker's strike partner, and he is one of the greatest players of all time, but he's had a few embarrassing moments. I'm talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. And you can take your pick. There was that miss from Man United years ago, that horrific sculpture, which actually no fault of his own, but it was just embarrassing how bad it was. Or that time he nearly took his kid out with a trophy. So I fancy adding a bit of rule breakers Ronaldo for 560,000 coins. Now this is the firepower we needed up front. We can't talk about embarrassing moments for attackers without mentioning Michy Batshuayi, who when Belgium scored, he went to celebrate by booting the ball, but yeah, it kind of backfired. So let's get his World Cup card and put him on the bench. Now this final player is over to you guys. Which player and their embarrassing moment should be in this team? Game time. If I lose, you'll be finding out my most embarrassing moment ever. Please have a rubbish team. Oh my, okay. Oh, it wasn't the start I wanted. Oh my God. Ref. But maybe it was a kick up the backside that I needed. Oh, Lineker! Oh! This player kept doing annoying flick-ups. Don't fall over, Tierney. Oh, you might as well have fallen over, hadn't you? Oh, what a save! Oh, Cristiano. Oh, let's go. No, let's go! If he doesn't stop these flick-ups, I'm going to go insane. I can do it. Haha, I can do it as well. Oh, karma is a bitch. No way! Mother, you bitch! Oh. Sui! Oh! Ping! Oh, Muller! There's nothing quite like sending someone to the shops. Yes! Yes! I'm not telling you anything. I'm keeping my dignity. Oh, Dembele! Dembele! Thank you! And they're gonna rage quit. Oh, yes! And that's why I'm not telling you a single thing. Now, if you got this far, you're obviously going to be subscribed to the channel, and you're going to want to watch this video where I built the most popular team based on their Instagram followers.